bottom break that I like. But if there's a push to the upside at 930, and we see this almost all the time on a name like this, I'm looking more at the 360 area if it can get there as a first rollover spot. But it's 30 seconds to the bell. I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that when Randy's here, he's going to be ringing the bell. And because of all that energy he has, eating all of the food that was in the back there, I'm sure he's going to do some absolute damage to that bell. So looking for a pop in SNES, still have that order ready to locked and loaded to go on plug. And of course, we're looking at that Ford as well. But let's drop this countdown. Let's end this week off well. It's been a fantastic one. I'm sure today will be good. Randy has a normal looking mallet. What's he going to do here as the market opens in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Auto enthusiast, I like it.
Wake up, America. Okay, here we go. So we're out of Palantir as it breaks back down below. We did get that bid at 30 there on NIO, so that one does come through. Watch out for the NASDAQ. It looks like it's doing nothing right now, but here we go. Trying to settle down. A little bit of a bid there on NIO. We did take that one, and then Palantir does flush to the downside through 23, so really nothing lost there, out and in. We just should have been shorting this one. Oh, the Palantir trade I liked was a short as well, so let's wait to see if that comes through. This bottom, 23.75, looks like the bottom wants to fall out a little bit in some of these names, guys.
Yeah, and Skills is trying to test up a little bit here. You're seeing it. Just got the first fill there in Skills as it popped right into this like top of the range, like 24.20. I like this to 24.60. That'll be the initial position for me. Plug looks like it's holding 35 for now, so I want to see that one pop a little bit more, maybe into that 36 range. Be some more. Show a little bit of patience with that particular name. And then do want to get over to, oh, there it is. Actually just got that SPCB. I want to talk about Nike for a second, but that just broke that 280, got 77s in here. So thank you, Brendan, for bringing this one to our attention. Love that level break. Going to quickly scalp out of some of that. And then just got some more shares, of course, in that SNES, which is showing a bit of weakness as it popped through 280 as well. Both breaking 280, this and SPCB.
Yeah, I was looking at Nike here, looking at 38s, but right now it's really not doing too much. Like we said, it's just kind of hovering around here. If we break through 38, we may be on to something, or you can wait to see about grabbing a short upside around like, you know, actually, you know what? I think I'll put an order in around 140.50 or so just to see if I can get a short through there. NIO working for us, or was working. We got some 14s, 13s, and 30s, sorry, and 14s to the downside. So a couple nice little pickups there on the downside of NIO, but will this market bounce? It looks like it wants to start going to the upside. Let's check out FedEx here. 278.50 held a little bit. So 279.30 it looks like was a good hold there for NIO. Carnival crashing down, but here goes NIO back to the upside. So may just get out of this one and then just see what happens here as the NASDAQ looks like it wants to continue to go, guys.
Yeah, and speaking of skills, trying to get those skills to pay the bills, Bills, my team, of course. Forget about those Patriots, Tyrone Biggums. 24.60 did have a bit of a fail in here at 45s. I probably should have rolled into some shares there, but was managing over an SPCB and, of course, that SNES trade. I'll be a little bit more aggressive, I think, if we roll over at 24.40 one more time here on skills, but just got triggered into plug. Of course, we're talking about this one. If it did make a test of 36, I like that 37 as a big area. And then if it ever got to 40, you saw the damage that 40 did. It was just an absolute fail on those longs that we had into 40 the other day. So I like the short initially. That's what we talked about. Short in front of 36 here on plug. Brendan?
We mentioned the possibility of some pretty large prints as far as volume is concerned this morning. This one leading right now. Look at the volume on the open there. For FedEx, guys, through 280 for FedEx.
Yeah, I went long. So I mean, right now I'm long 280. I want to try to get longer. I'm bidding down in here, 279 and change. I don't want to keep on busting out the highs, but this is a nice little win. So far, 280.30. We just had it just topped out to 281. We'll see if it can take out 281 here and continue to go to the high side. So we do have some FedEx shares on board right now, looking to get longer, you know, at 279, like right here. Ah, man, it just keeps on. And the spread is so big. It's like 50 cents, basically. So sitting on the bid, I'm just hoping I can get picked up if it does swoosh itself down. But there it goes anyways, man. Hit the cowbell up to 281. A nice little win here for FedEx. Let's see how far it can go. And then NIO just doing nothing. It comes back down to 50, and we got some out. So let's wait to see what NIO wants to do on the downside. Adios, FedEx. A nice little win for us now as it's breaking up to 281, 282. No real targets on this thing. We have some consolidation up near 290, but I mean, I think that would be great if it went to that high. Well, let's wait at some 284s here, see if we get some out on FedEx. But right now, things going pretty good, just not much action right here.
Yeah, I'll ride the bear for that SPCB here. Just got some shares out in front of 260. It did have a couple of bids and another bid down in front of this level here. Just want to show you guys in the pre-market, it did have a bit of a bounce after gapping up off 250. That's why I'll always take some profit out in front of it. I love that 280 break. I'll fade in front of 3 even if it gives it to me one more time here. But I'm loving the fact this is looking very weak. Brendo, what's up, bud?
Yeah, just a heads up, guys. The 10-year, just checking on the 10-year quote here, back to 174. If you remember, in the pre-market, it was 162. So a bit of a pop back up for the 10-year, guys.
Okay,
Nike.
So right now, yeah, we've got Nike short, so no worries on this one. But let's just see what it does. I mean, we got Nike short through 138. It's not, that was the level, again, given to you here on the sheet. We'll see what we can get out. I mean, I'm here in the 60s. I'm also down here in the 50s and the 30s. And let's just see if it can go to the downside now. Nike trying to make some moves here as the market just really not doing anything. This Nike, it could be in trouble at some point, but we'll wait to see. What is in trouble right now, though, is FedEx, as that's falling back down. We did take an average in there, but right now FedEx falling back down in here a little bit. No worries, it's just a spread worries me a little bit here. There it goes. So we're out of FedEx there as the spread, did get us a little bit as it's coming back down. So we tried FedEx, it breaks through, view up, and we get out. But right now Nike is of my concern. Nike and NEO, a nice little out on NEO there as it keeps going back down. Should have averaged into that short here today. We do have short bias. So right now short Nike and short NEO makes sense to me, and let's see if it can hold.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. So I got that 35.88 short there on Plug Power, and you're going to see just absolutely flushing to the downside. I tried to catch more when it took out 36 on the downside. That's my order. I don't want to get picked up on the way back up here. I tried to get more shares at the exact same price, right at 90, and then it just absolutely cratered on me. So I wanted that first rollover testing 36, able to take a quick 50-cent winner here, but immediately it flushed down $1. So we'll go with this guy. Whatever the heck that thing is, guys, you got to give me a name for this. So the forward moonwalk or whatever it is, a reverse moonwalk. If it comes anywhere close to that like 35.90, I'll make a quick little judgment call for a reload. But that's a heck of a flush there. And then SNES, you know what? I'm just going to call that Super Nintendo. I mean, whatever. Or we'll call it like the Mario Kart stock. This one also going to the downside for me pretty well. I was able to pick some more shares up. I said if it tested back up towards $3, I'd get in again. So I did get the reload here at 290, better than the price I had on the 280 break, and that's now down at 260. So the short's coming in for me here, but that plug sort of came out of nowhere, big time reversal flush. I did try to get more shares, just not quite fast enough.
Yeah, CCL flushing as well right now. It just broke through some key levels, 277.50 or so on. Ooh, I'm not even on it. I'm watching FedEx on CCL. There it is. Big move down here. Where's the chart? Didn't fill out there. It's just hitting that little level right now, 27.50. Sorry for that. Nike, we did get some out there at in the 50s. So that was not a huge trade. That was about 50 cents. We're going to wait to see if it wants to come back to the downside now as the future is just trying to figure itself out. We knew this would happen, guys. We'll check back with Ford, but right now with Brendan. What's up?
Clovis Oncology, guys. Big pop here right off the bat in the open. It was up in the pre-market as well. 31%, just broke 7 there on a big volume spike. But positive data out from them on an ovarian cancer study, guys.
And we come from Brandon. We'll power up over here because look, if I'm gonna, I can't be talking about SNES and not hit that key. So guys, gets to that 260. I just took another leg out here. Happy with this, but also happy with the other name that got brought to our attention. If the watch list isn't good enough for you guys, if getting real-time news like from Brendan on something like SPCB making moves and then potentially flushing through 3 even, it did. You could have had it. He said it was a key area 3. You actually could have got this one at 3 even. I waited for the 280 break. It's leveling off where? Look at this pre-market dip at 250. Yeah, leveling off right at that price. So, of course, I'm going to take some more out in front of 250. If 250 breaks, I'll probably enter into another trade here on that name. Plug comes almost all the way back here, guys. That was one heck of a flush in Plug Power. Quickly got out. It went down as low as 35. So, I mean, if I'd had bids out there, I was trying to get more shares, that's why I didn't have the bids out. That's pie in my face a little bit. If we can get a rollover, and I mean like a failure in and around the same 36 area, I'll try to jump into a Plug again. Playing the weak side of this trade, probably at least until 37.
Yeah, we can floss this off. We can hit whatever we want right now because it's a cash register kind of day right here if you're short. Like we said that in the early going, man. A lot of my lists, man, have shorts connected to it, and we did exactly what we did. Look at this. 41, I mean, look at the cheat sheet. 41.50 short, Neo, right now, 70 cents in the money. Nike, 138 short. We're just cashing in on Nike right now as well, as that continues to go to the downside. 137.25, bang, bang, a couple little bangers there for you. So we'll go Mamma Mia as Nike continues to fall back down to the downside right now. Our best out there, 130. Hey, look. Who knows? If the market wants to fall today, who knows how far Nike could go? Let's give us some ideas. I do have a bid at 136.50, so let's see if that does come through. And then our last little fill, and I don't know about a last one, but we did have a bottom fill there. We are almost out of our Neo right now as it just flushed down, so we can cancel some of our stop orders to the upside here as those may not fill. But there goes Nike continuing, man. Let's see a 137 break, Nike, and then we'll see if we can test that 136.50. Just be patient with some of these shorts here, guys.
And we said we talk about like day two type plays. JFin was a mover in yesterday's action. Certainly you saw all kinds of a move to the upside in the morning. It then had multiple halts downside and then showed all kinds of weakness trying to break above 11 even. You had this floor at $9. I was watching it all afternoon, making some trades here. But when I see it flush through, get a $1 move down to 8 and then retest 9 even, I'm going to short that play. I just got some shares there at 92s. I want to give it to pre-market highs at this 925 area, but short this JFin now at 92. Brendan?
WiseKey, another one in the non-fungible tokens group. Popped up here yesterday, multiple halts, huge move up to 15.5 in the afternoon yesterday, testing 12 here once again on decent volume for WKey. Guys.
Okay. Yeah, just waiting, man. I mean, Nike, just to get you guys an update here, I've just been getting out. It's hovering around this 50. I do have lower bids, like I told you, 136.50. And I think with this move down, we could probably hold right now. So let's see if that can go and get us out of this Nike trade, hopefully for a nice little winner. What a good move down here. We talked about holding on to some shorts today. And again, if you're watching me for this watch list, guys, today, it's just been hot fire. As you can see, the only two trades I've taken off of it has been this great short here on Neo as we continue. $1 now in the money as the pins line up for Neo trade. And then it's $1 in the money right now for Nike. So we're holding, well, not $1, 80 cents. We're holding both of these. Let's see how far we can go down. Look at the market, guys. Puking right here, just as expected.
I got a key for that. It's the flush short JFin 892. Just got some out at 840 for a 50-cent win. It's close to that $8 low of the day. Still short plug power in that. That's in the money for me, 60 pennies. SPCB, which of course Brendan brought to you guys, and this is why we rush to give you names that we see that are moving, because we know there's going to be opportunities. That just broke 250 briefly here, so took some more shares out of that one. And SNES also looking pretty good. I mean, Skills also just broke 24 even, so I mean, look, it almost doesn't matter. Any one of these shorts is going to be good for you here. I actually got more shares on the 24 break. I have yet to take profit because I want to see this thing through the low of the day, 23.80. There's some trades that are going to be scalp trades, and we talked about Skills. If it cannot hold at that issue price, of course, maybe retesting that 23 level from the 9th. Was it the 8th or the 9th? March 8th, to that 23 bottom. A lot of stocks had their bottoms in that particular day. I'd love to see us test down there. So first things first, got to get to that 23.50. We like the 50s. We like those quarters. We'll play Skills to the downside, but all these shorts in the money here.
Money.
Look at Nike, man. Neil, you hit that one right on the head, man. Nike right now, a big drop. I mean, again, like, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking that sticky note. Thank you for, keep coming back every single day. This is a $2 winner right now as we're going to bust through. There we go. Bang, another out for us on Nike, short through 138. Let's go. We gave this one to you, really early. Obviously, it was one of the very first, it is the first name on our watch list. So big time trade there at Nike. Man, oh man, did this have to break VWAP or what? But we had FedEx, man. But the only problem with that was it did break our neck there on that move down. Not break our neck. We're fine. I mean, we're completely fine. This is going to be our losing trade, though. We did average into FedEx. It was right, but we got out down there, and that's going to happen every time to me with the shares that I trade. Just sometimes trade too many shares, guys, and I need to get out. So that was that mistake. But wow, big time move to the upside. I told you. What else did I tell you about AMC? That we would come to that 1350. I did just go short there, 1350. Oh, I must have missed it the first time. Oh, damn! I must have missed it the first time, and then it filled me on the way back up. But look at that AMC short that we gave you guys. 13.50 went all the way down to 13.28 there on AMC. I just wish I would have had that trade to begin with. Now I got to fight this move back up, as it may have just made a bottom. So I may get out of this AMC and then see if it does retest back one more time. 13.75 is going to be my out. We'll use VWAP here now that we're in, guys.
Oh my goodness, I should not be looking a gift horse in the mouth. Look, I could use the Super Nintendo one, but I've already used it a couple of times here. SNES, reload at 290, you just got, that also broke 250. So SPCB, SNES, it's easy to confuse the two. Short both of them in front of $3, 277 and 290, but just got this one, more shares out at 290. Probably took too many shares off in front of 260, but either way, shorted this in the pre-market, shorted this post-open, looking rather good so far. And when we talk about this skills trade, the only thing, and it's in the money, I've taken some profit on this name here, but it's only, well, actually, no, I haven't taken any profit on this particular name. I've taken profit on just about every other short trade that I've had. I missed the rollover to get more shares at like 24.45. Didn't get it till it broke 24. I'll take some now out in front of, and it's because it's reckless not to, just because I didn't get more shares and get the position I wanted. That's not a reason not to take some profit off in front of the low of the day, current low of the day, which I almost always would. So I'm not going to change my plan. I was thinking about it then. I'm like, no, that's not a good decision. So if we do test that low, I want to get some out in front of it. I'm still going to hold to see if we can't get to that 23.50 and then 23.25. And of course, 23 even is a key level. I wanted to just quickly check in on a name that interested in here in Pinterest, because if it's a down day, we start talking about your shopping list. Pinterest is actually on mine. I just want to quickly show you guys. If this breaks through yesterday's low, got to be thinking about 65 on Pinterest if you like this name. Of course, I've been long forever on Pinterest, but you can start to think about what is that shopping list? What do you like to pick up on some dips here today? And we're testing some of those lows in the NASDAQ, and if they break, I'm holding shorts. I'm looking to be patient with any longs. Brennan?
Outside of FedEx today, finding strength is pretty difficult. Even the banks here, guys. Have a look at JP Morgan just breaking day lows there on a volume spike, 153. These are big levels for some of the banks, guys.
Yeah, well, they had that news. Remember I said hold my look. Remember I said hold my beer. JP Morgan. Damn you, FedEx, honestly. This could have been like just a big day for us, because we would have had JP Morgan now $2 in the money. We've already hit Nike for that profit as well. And then now, okay, let's go back to AMC as we're actually in that name. We just took some out at 43 there. Like I said, we took some out at 52 because we wanted the short when it broke down, and I actually just missed it, and I got it on the way back up. My order just went pending there, and then it got filled on the way back up, so I didn't cross down aggressively enough. Like, that was a monster winner for me if I would have got those shares in, and I would have took them out, probably 30, something like that, right where we're doing right now. So let's put another bid down here, 35. And again, I did call that AMC short through 13.50, but I do like the long still if it gets going. But right now, this market, I mean, we talked about options and what that could do to AMC and what that might look like for them today. So now it's coming back to the downside. I do have that bid at 37, actually, ahead. Actually, that is 37 right there. Okay, I thought it was 35, but now we're bidding 37. Let's see if we get picked up on the downside. But a nice little win here for us. 80 cents right now on Nike. Our best out on this one is 136.29. We're going to get out the last bid if it breaks through VWAP right there. I have 5% left on this trade, so it's not a big one. And there it is, guys. A big move down now for AMC as we get the love that we are hoping for. Down to 37. We get that fill, hits in our account, and bang that one to the upside. Well, to the downside. I don't know where it's going to go now, but I think if this market can continue to go negatively here, AMC should follow. I'll put another bid there. It did hold that level how many times? 1, 2, 3 times here already, down into 30s. So let's get a little bit more off if it does retest back down into the 30s, guys. But a big trade for AMC.
Yeah, I'm your Huckleberry, J-Fin. Now low of the day, and I just talked about this with Scales, and good decision to take a third off in front of that low of the days. It's popping a little bit back upside to that 24, but J-Fin is not. It's short sell restricted. If it breaks 8 even, do I like an 8 even break? Sure I do, but we're already short here in front of 9. So got to take relieve some pressure and get some off here at 820. Be like an 80-cent win. I can tell you the thing that just busted. Where are you, Plug? Where are you, Plug? So basically every single short looked fantastic for me here. I reload into Plug Power and then get out on a 36 break. So to me, if it's going to roll over here, I almost want to see it test some of these highs. Now, candidly, 36.20 to 36.40 would be that price area, but I'm already up on plug. I'm already holding multiple short positions here. So the one that's not working and showing a sign of strength, I'm going to bank the profit, stay up on the day on plug power, and look for the next trade there. I'm still willing to short this one up to 37, but the market getting a teeny